Hey, what's up everyone? Mendel here. I hope you are all doing awesome and wonderful. So this is the third video of the Cubase Elements series. In the first video, we created like a heavy rock tone with VST amp rack. In the second video, we created like a cool rock lead tone or guitar solo tone with the VST amp rack. And in this third video, we're going to record some riffs and a guitar solo and program some drums with Groove Agent SE. So as always, let's dig right in. Here we go. Alright, so here we are in Cubase Elements and I have a setup which we'll go through right away. So on top over here I loaded up Groove Agent SE because that's what we're going to use to program drums. I used the Break Me Down preset, sounds cool. Thick kick, snappy snare. We have some claps. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm here all week. But it sounds cool and this is what I'm going to use to mix the song later on as well. But for now I'm just leaving it as is because I'm just going to program them. So second in line we have VST Amp Rack L and VST Amp Rack R, and both of them are identical. One is pan left, one is panned right. I have this pen that's panned center now, so just for demonstration purposes. Sounds really cool, feels really cool. I really love that tone. So one is just panned left, the other one's panned right, and the tone is the tone we made in the first video, video 1 rock tone. Everything's still the same. I just saved it as a preset so I could find it easily. So those are identical. And then lastly we have the lead tone we made in the second video. Right? As you can see over here, video 2, rock lead, everything still the same. Just saved it as a preset. So depending on the song, sometimes I first program drums and then record a riff over it. In this case, I already have a riff. I'm really down with the riff. I'll play it in a bit. But I'm first going to record the riff and then program anything that just comes up underneath it. But this is the riff we're going to work with. So that's the riff. I'm tuned down to D standard because I thought this tuning worked really well with this amp. It's like almost on the edge of becoming metal, but it still has that Marshall, like rock Marshall EL34 tube girth. Sounds and feels really cool. I love this. Alright, so what we're going to do, let's leave this amp first centered for now. I'm going to play the click track and just record the first part of this riff. Alright, so not perfect, but good enough for this video. So here comes the second round of the riff. So again, now I'm going to record the right side of the guitar. It's pan center now, so I can really focus on it in the middle here. So let's go. Alright, so that's the right side. It's not perfect. I heard some kind of like string noises here and there, but again, for demonstration purposes, it's good enough for me. And now I'm just going to focus on the guitars and the click track if it's tight enough for me. Alright, so that sounds pretty tight to me, tight enough for this video. So now let's start programming drums by using Groove Agent SE. Here we go. Alright, so the first idea that comes to mind is build up, like something like the kata, the ta, the kata, something like that. Just let's go with the flow. Alright, let's see how it sounds. Just be a bit further apart to get a bit flanny. Alright. And let's get a crash on that first hit. That sounds pretty cool. And let's do like a short fill over here with some toms. And then let's repeat the same section with the crash. And when I play a lick, that thing, let's do something a bit more interesting before we return back to the riff for the turnaround. Something like this maybe. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, so let's check this from the beginning. Sounds cool by me. Let's go on with the groove. Let's get like a hi-hat drive over here. And what I'm doing is, so I'm lowering the velocity on the hi-hats on his between, because with most drummers, their right hand has this impact, some extra impact when the left hand does a snare hit. So instead of like constant 127 velocity, it's more like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and especially when that snare hand hits, most drummers have like a heavier hit on that. So that's what I'm doing here. Every time when there's like a snare hit, I'm doing a bit like maximum velocity hit, and in between is a bit softer. So let's see how it feels. So now you can really feel the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's like the drive I'm going for. Let's do a short fill over here. All right. Let's see where it's going. Let's do a crash here. And that's like when the chorus comes in, so let's do like a fill into that. So make it a bit more busy so you really get that impact before those chords hit. And most of the time when you like fast hits on the fills, for toms, you want to like lower the velocity a tiny bit because no drummer does like maximum hits on toms, at least when it's like a quick fill. And now on the second chords, I want more like a downbeat, that beat. That sounds good to me. So let's duplicate it a couple of times. And maybe those in-betweens could be a bit softer and a bit more random. So and every time when I'm selecting these hits, it's like Control D, so it duplicates. So I can just drag it along. And now just for the ending, just doing something a bit different. Just ending with a bang. Let's put like another cymbal crash on here. There we go. That sounds cool to me. Let's take a listen to the whole thing we just programmed. That sounds cool and heavy to me. I can already hear where I'll be making some mix decisions because the cymbals are a bit harsh, so I might tame those. But like I can already hear that when the bass guitar will be added, it will carry the mix. So I can't wait to start mixing on this. But before we round up this video, let's add a solo to it. Alright, so that sounds pretty decent, I think. I like a solo. Yeah, pretty cool.